Hello, how are you guys doing today? I miss you so much. Today, as promised, you guys, this is going to be a very intense video. It's definitely appropriate for what today represents, Halloween. I want you guys to, before watching this video, if you are afraid of paranormal activity, stories about paranormal activity, spirits, demons, haunted stuff, anything like that, anything regarding the spiritual realm, if you're afraid of that, I would not recommend this video. And I also recommend that you guys take a few minutes to just pray, and well, if you're a Christian, you know, if you, okay, so just take this time to just pray and ask God to cover your ear gates, your eyes, all of that stuff, because this is very serious. It's a true story and I'm not kidding. Yeah, so today we are going to be having it over one of our favorite meals, which is the deep fried chicken wings from the Chinese place. I did have to put these in the oven. I hope they're crispy again, because I had to put them in the oven because I got so busy and the chicken was sitting for a while. So it's still going to be good, but I had to put it in the oven. So we also have egg rolls here, and then we have the sweet and sour sauce here. Of course, we can't have it without the Tabasco. So yeah, we're going to use that. And then I also have just some water here on the side. You guys know that I would do the 31 days of Halloween, and I would do a character every day, and I've been doing that for the past few years. My first year of doing it on the channel was in 2019. Let me say my blessing. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this food that I'm about to receive. Let it be nourishment to my body. Bless the ones who do not have. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, you guys, I'm loving my face. Like, it's just so natural, and just, I have makeup on. I tried a new primer and I absolutely love it. Shout out to the Milk Hydro Primer. Y'all definitely need that. If you guys are into makeup and stuff like that, you need it. Okay, anyway. All right, so yeah, you guys, this is a real story. If you guys are into okay, so let me just say this. I started my channel. I did 31 days. Okay, I never really was the type of person that was like super into Halloween, because I grew up a Christian and we did not celebrate Halloween. But when I got out on my own, and of course I can make decisions for myself and I can actually do the things that I want to do, I decided, hey, I'm going to start celebrating Halloween. And then the partner that I was with at the time, he loved, that was his favorite holiday. Halloween is his absolute favorite. And so I got into it very heavily, very deeply when we got together. And of course, you know, I'm very talented with the makeup, you guys. Let me hold on, y'all. Yes, it's perfect. Let me take a few bites. This is good today. I don't know what kind of egg bowl that is. Okay. So, y'all know your girl is talented with the makeup. Like, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but I'm very gifted and talented when it comes to that makeup. Special effects makeup, I can do it. Any type of makeup, you know, special effects, creating scars, anything, I can do it. And my partner at the time was like, you're so talented with this makeup, you should do Reagan from The Exorcist. And that one year, the first year that we celebrated Halloween together, I decided to do Reagan on Halloween, which is the girl who was possessed by the demon in The Exorcist. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And of course it came out bomb. So from that moment on, I was like, I'm gonna do Reagan every year. She's fire. This is what I'm thinking. This is how I am in my mind. She's fire. Like, I love the movie. I really did like that movie, Exorcist. I thought it was hilarious. There was nothing about that movie that was scary to me. I used to love scary movies. I do not watch scary movies anymore. There is no scary movie out, horror movie, that ever made me scared. That I need to turn the lights on and I'm scared to go to bed at night. Nothing ever scared me. In fact, I'll be like, yo, they need to come out with a more scarier movie. Like, because I'm not scared of none of this stuff. So yeah, that's just to give you guys a little background on my I'm sorry, y'all, it's hot. That's just to give y'all a little background. On what I think about Halloween and scary stuff. So I was like, we're going to do 31 days of Halloween. I'm going to do a character every year. I'm going to do a character every day. Now, with me doing 31 days and doing a character every day, I want you guys to understand, first of all, Halloween, the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual realm and reality. First of all, everything is spiritual. We are spiritual beings, and the spiritual realm is more scary than our reality. The spiritual realm is very real. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's very serious. So I decided we're going to do 31 days of Halloween. And Reagan is going to be my actual Halloween costume. So the year 2019, when I started doing the 31 days of Halloween, I was experiencing, I don't even really know what to call it. I wasn't possessed, but I would definitely say I was influenced. This was the most active year of the spirits with these different characters. Every character, it wasn't every character, but it was a few characters that stuck out to me where that spirit behind that character made its presence known. It entered the house. It entered, I don't know if, I wouldn't say it entered me. I don't know. I don't really know if you're a pastor or you know about this stuff. I really don't even know how to put it into words. If you're a minister or somebody like that, I wouldn't say that I was possessed. I would definitely say that I was being used, maybe influenced. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. Because I was aware what was going on. I was aware that what was going on. Like it's not like I didn't have full control over my body or things like that. So let me just give you like a backstory. Let me just give you like an understanding of like some of the things that would happen. So while preparing for each character, I would set the mood, set the tone for each character, because that was going to allow me to be able to play that character Like y'all saw it. Like I was like fire. It was like acting. Like I'm the character. I became the character. Every day, I would play Halloween music. Whatever character it was, I would play their music, play their movie, whatever. I'm playing it all day while I'm getting ready with these, while I'm putting the costume on, doing my makeup and everything. So that I would be, I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it, y'all. So that I would be able to play that character to a T. When I became Catwoman, I would have cravings. I'm craving, like once the costume is completely on, I started feeling the transformation as the costume was already like almost gone, like I would say 90% done. I started feeling the influence of the spirit. I would want to smell a certain type of way. I would walk a certain type of way. I would talk a certain type of way. And the whole time I'm in the costume, I'm talking, I'm acting, I'm being whatever that costume is. Y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff ain't no joke. When the costume was fully on, I'm full blown that thing. I'm full blown. Catwoman, I felt very dominant, very sexual, very like a bad girl, like disrespectful to men, like that type of thing. Like I'm a bad girl. And that's her energy. That's Catwoman's energy. Felt very sexy, very seductive. You know, that's the energy that Catwoman gives off. And I would crave different foods. I would crave, it's real. Like, it's really, really real. So Catwoman was a big one that I experienced. A spirit taking over. And let's get into Reagan. So, preparing for Reagan on Halloween, I have the Exorcist playing in the background. Put my costume on, getting ready. It takes me about a few hours to get ready. As I'm putting the costume on, before I do any character, I always light a candle, a white candle. Just light a white candle. Just nothing special with it. Just, it helps me. I feel like it helps me be more creative or something. I don't know, help me focus, whatever. That's what I thought. I lit the candle. It's a one of those tall white candles. They call it 7-day candles. Tall white 7-day candles. I would light that with every character, or I'll just light it around the house, period. Just have it lit, because I do like candles. And excuse me, I'm getting ready. I got the music playing, the movie playing. I got everything playing. I got everything ready. I'm in the bathroom getting ready and doing the makeup and stuff, and all of a sudden I start hearing, it sounds like somebody with long nails typing. It sounds like somebody with long nails typing something up nonstop. And I kept hearing it. Like, it sounded like it was like, if this is the mirror and I'm looking at my face doing my mirror, and I'm looking at my makeup, doing my makeup, it sounded like it was sitting right in front of me typing a paragraph. I don't know, you guys. It was just like tick, 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 tick. Somebody with long nails. Long nails. And I'm like, what is that? I'm looking up in the corner and I'm like, what is that noise? Like, what is going on? And it started becoming annoying because it wasn't stopping. It just, and I turned the music down. And I'm like looking around. I'm looking up in the corner, and I'm like, I don't see anything, but I'm hearing, it wasn't in my head. It sounded like somebody was in the room with me in the corner with long nails, typing, and it didn't sound like, you know how like you hear the typing sounds? No, this sounded like typing sounds with long nails. Long nails. I'm talking like the Cardi B nails, the long, sharp, long nails, okay? And hold on to that thought. Hold on to that thought, the long nails, okay? So, okay, it's starting. Okay, I had just started my makeup, right? The candle's going. That was the first thing. I'm hearing the noise. The typewriter with the long nails. Okay, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me just keep on going. Turn the music back on. Turn them stuff back on. Next thing I know, maybe 10 minutes later, the typewriter's still going, but I turned the music up a little bit louder so I didn't have to hear whatever that was in the corner. So I'm like, okay, I'm thirsty. Let me go into the kitchen and get something to drink. You guys, I go to grab something. I go to grab a glass in the cabinet. You guys, the cabinet, as I go to reach the cabinet slams. You guys, I'm reaching to go get a glass, and the cabinet slams in my face. Like, you're not getting a glass of water, you're not getting nothing. So I'm like, okay. I wasn't scared yet though. See, here's the thing, I wasn't scared yet. I just thought it was a little bit weird. I'm like, okay, it's Halloween, whatever. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, it takes a lot to scare me. Y'all, the cabinet slammed. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I'm still gonna get my glass. I go to reach for a glass, and the glass breaks in my hand. That spirit had come in. It's starting to make its presence known, and whatever it was doing, it was trying to make me draw blood. It wanted to draw blood from my hand. You ever see how like people get drunk, really drunk, and they start wanting to fight, and then they slam the glass bottle down and they crack it and they throw it over somebody's head, and that spirit wants blood. It wants to draw blood from you. They feed off of blood. So it broke the glass. I'm going to grab the glass, and it breaks in my hand randomly. Like, it just randomly breaks, and I'm like, okay, now that's weird. I'm like, okay, that's really weird. Okay, now I'm starting to be like, okay, let me get my sage out. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Let me get my sage out. I don't even believe in sage anymore, you guys. But I was like, maybe I should burn some sage. Maybe I should, I don't know. There's something in here. But still, I'm not scared. I'm still, you know, I'm still doing it because it's 31 days of Halloween. So I go back. I was like, okay, let me instead of getting a glass of water, let me just get something out the refrigerator because I am thirsty. So I did get a can of something. I think it was like orange juice or something. I got that. I got something out of a can instead. So I go back. Mind you, from me going in from the bathroom to the kitchen, it had to have been like maybe 5 minutes. I go back into the bathroom. That white candle that I had sitting in front of me, mind you, this is a 7-day candle. It takes, I mean, they say it takes like 7 days to burn, depending on the flame and stuff like that. Like, it takes up to 7 days. You guys, I had just burnt the candle. Like, if you guys know anything about candles, it doesn't take that, it doesn't burn like it. You can have the candle burning over hours and it might burn just a little bit. The candle, you guys, the flame was so high. When I came back, the flame, it was only burning for like maybe, I don't know, like I had just started my makeup, maybe like 15-20 minutes. The candle had just started burning. You guys, when I went back to look at the candle, the flame was so high and the whole thing had burnt down, almost all the way down, and it's completely black. The white candle, it started out white. The glass all around it is completely black. You can't see through it. It's black. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about like candles and stuff like that. I know that that is some people's spiritual practice. They burn candles and stuff like that. So that basically, when you have a candle that burns black like that, that means very bad energy. That means you need a spiritual cleanse. That means it's just not good. Like it's really not good. And the way that candle look, I'm going to show you a picture of how that candle look. I'm not kidding. I actually took a picture of it, but it's so, the energy is so dark and it's so demonic that I didn't want to keep it in my phone, but I did have it in my phone for a little while. Because I couldn't believe, I never burned a candle and it's never been black like that. I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, okay, this candle done went black. I was like, okay, let me just turn the candle off. You know what I'm saying? And it's already Halloween. So I still, you know, I did think, I was like, okay, this is getting weird. But I still didn't really think anything of it. Because I'm like, okay, it's Halloween. It's spooky season. Like, you know, it's just a part of what's going on. It still hadn't dawned on me that something had come into this house. It still hadn't dawned on me that there has been a manifestation of a spirit. I don't know what spirit it is, but there's definitely been a manifestation. So I'm finishing my makeup. I'm still doing my makeup. Then as I'm almost done the makeup, I'm still hearing the typewriting. I'm turning the music up, still hearing the typewriting, and then I begin to hear whispers in my ear. Like it sounded like somebody was like whispering, like, and you guys, it wasn't in my head. Like it wasn't in my head. Like it wasn't like, you know how you have thoughts in your head? No, it wasn't like, no, it was like something was right here whispering in my ear. Something was whispering in my ear, you guys. Something. It's not something, it's a spirit. That demon was whispering in my ear. It was a thing whispering in my ear. But I kept getting waves. Cold chills. Like I kept getting cold chills. I kept getting waves of this terrible smell. And I remember that my partner at the time was like, what is that smell? I was like, I don't know. Like, it smells like a foul smell. It really is a very, demons stink. Like, they are filthy. They're filthy. Like, if you was to see one, you wouldn't believe it. Like, you wouldn't. It's unclean. It's an unclean spirit. It stinks. It's a foul smell. It was a constant, like a wave, like it just like a wave of chills and a wave, like almost like it was just like brushing past me or walking with me or whatever. Anywhere I would go in the house, I would just like, I would turn and just smell like a wave of just like funk, like a dead body or something. I don't know, just a foul smell, you guys. So finally, I'm still smelling it. I'm still hearing the typewriting sound. And I was just like, whatever, it's time for me to get into, you know, start my work. It's time for me to get into, because it's time. The costume's on, everything is ready. You guys, there's paranormal activity throughout the whole entire day. Like, knocking on the wall, the typewriting sound, the whispers, the cold chills. This is the thing. This right here is when I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I go upstairs in my studio. My studio was upstairs at the time. I go upstairs in the studio. I'm in costume, you guys. I'm in full-blown costume. I got the fake vomit. I have everything on me. Everything. I am Reagan now at this point. I walk upstairs. I'm still smelling that smell. I know I'm myself, you know, but I'm a character. I'm making grunt noises. I'm walking up the stairs. It was almost like it's almost like I had tics, and the tics was this demon, this spirit. And I would talk to my partner at the time, then I would go like this and get into character. Like, I couldn't control it though. And he thought it was hilarious. He thought it was funny because this is his favorite holiday, blah blah blah. Like, he was like, you're really really good, da 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 da. But I couldn't control it. I'm getting into character. That thing is, whatever it is, it's manifested, it's here, it's in the house, it's here. You guys, I walk upstairs, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say this. This is not a joke. This is not a lie. I go up to the studio to get ready to start filming, and you guys, there is flies. There is flies. I don't know how they got in there. There was no flies. Like, there was no, the thing had manifested. Whatever that spirit was, it was 100% manifested. It was 100% manifested in my home. It was 100% manifested. I opened the door. Just like in the movie. Just like in the movie, you guys. This was like my favorite movie. Just like in the movie. This is my favorite movie around Halloween time. Just like in the movie. I go into my room where I film, and there is flies all in the window. It looked like the movie. It was flies everywhere, all on the window. It had manifested. That spirit, this stuff is real, you guys. That movie. And then when I think about how they said Jeffrey Dahmer will watch that movie before he's about to do something, that stuff is real. That movie is real. The person who created that movie, they know there's nothing fake about it. And I used to think that movie was so hilarious, so funny. There's absolutely nothing fake about it. Nothing. The thing had manifested. I don't know the name of it. I don't know what it was. I don't know what spirit it was. I don't know the name of it. But the flies were all on the window. I screamed and I said, oh my God, look. And they were in the basement as well. Not only were they in that room, but he went to the basement, and they were also in the basement as well, right up under that room. So that room, and right up under the room is the basement. They were up under that. There was no window open. There was no nothing. The thing had manifested as flies. The thing had manifested as flies. And I said, oh my God, this is disgusting. Like, I cannot, like, but I as long as I had the costume on, I'm still going in and out. I'm still going in and out of that character. Like, I'm talking like the character. I'm having cravings of whatever that spirit would want. I'm craving cigarettes. I'm craving alcohol. I'm craving, I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't have, like, spiritual warfare is real, you guys. There's nothing fake about it. It's not a joke. When you see these things on TV, it's not a joke. Spiritual warfare is more real than our actual reality. And I said, oh my gosh, I need to take this off. I need to pray. I need to do Psalms 91. Like, that was the kicker. But it's not over yet. I was like, okay, this is disgusting. I'm scared. Like, at this point, like, I'm hearing the clicking sounds. I'm smelling something. Like, it's a foul smell. It stinks. Like, I just want to get this off. Like, I just can't do this no more. So I start taking the costume off, and it felt like, as I was trying to take the costume off, it felt like something was pulling my arm. Like, it was like pulling me, like, no, you're not taking this off. Like, no, we're going to keep going. Like, no. But I'm still in... It's not funny, but I'm still going in and out. But I know my desire is to not be in this costume anymore, because at this point I know that there's a spirit, there's a demon. It's not a spirit, it's a demon. There's an actual demon in my presence, in my home. It's invaded my home. And I'm like, okay, I want to take this off. But it felt like every time I would try to reach to take this stuff off, something was pulling my arm. It was pulling my arm and making me not take it off. Like, it wanted me to keep the thing on. Yes, you guys. So finally, I was like, okay. I left the costume on. I was getting really, really scared, you guys. At this point, I'm like, okay, let me just sit here for a minute. Let me just try to relax or whatever. I had a lot of anxiety. I was very, very scared because I knew that I was trying to take the costume off, but the spirit did not want me to take it off. It did not want me to take it. Was tormenting me. This spirit was tormenting me. It was whispering my ear. It was making the clicking sound. It was doing all these things. Finally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna try to take it off and do the best that I can. I'm saying, I'm trying to say something and try to distract myself to take the thing off. So finally I started taking the scars off because I had created the scars for her. And I'm taking the scars off. I took the shirt off. I took everything off. But I still had like the makeup still on my face because it was taking forever to come off, you guys. The makeup was on there so thick. I felt like it would not come off. Like I felt like I was just wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping and it still would not come off. Finally, after wiping forever, I get it off. It's the end of the day. I'm so happy that I finally got it off, and I decided that, you know what, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, you guys, I lay down and I decided to go to sleep. A spirit woke me up out my sleep and threw me out the bed. It threw me out of the bed, got on top of me. The foul smell, I see the nails. All I could see was the nails from that clicking sound that I'm hearing. All I could see the nails. It was black, long nails. Black, long, sharp nails. It had his arms around my neck. Threw me out of bed. Had his hands around my neck. And it almost felt like, you know how they say sleep paralysis? No, that is, when you have sleep paralysis, that's not sleep paralysis. That is a spiritual attack. It had his hands around my neck. And I look down and I see the long nails and I can smell it. And I said, oh God, get off me. I'm fighting. I'm like, get off me. And I started saying Psalms 91, the blood of Jesus. I just started saying everything I could possibly say. Hold on, my battery, you guys. About that, you guys. So I'm like, get off me. I'm praying. I'm like, the blood of Jesus. And I started hearing laughing. It was just laughing. I'm like, get off me, the blood of Jesus. Like, I'm just saying everything that I could possibly say, anything that I could think of. I wasn't even living right at that time, you guys. Like, it just, and it's like, you have to know how to, first of all, I invited it in the house. I'm taking part of Halloween. The veil is the thinnest. These spirits are walking in and out of your house. They're roaming and wandering. And they just can't wait to have a vessel. You know what I'm saying? They can't wait to have a vessel to get inside. You understand? And, you know, I'm like, get off me. And it's just laughing and laughing. And I'm screaming. And I'm like, get off me, get off me. And then he was like, are you having a bad dream? Like, oh my God, I'm fighting. I'm on the floor fighting. And then finally, he grabbed me off the floor. And I'm breathing. I'm sweating. It's a mess. And he was like, what the heck happened? Like, what is going on? And I was like, I don't know. And I'm just like frantic and I'm just a mess. And I just was like, I would never, like after that, I was like, I would never do that character ever again. I don't even want to be a part of this anymore like that. Like, I love, you know, dressing up and doing my 31 days of Halloween and stuff like that. But that one I can't do. That happened on Halloween. And that was the last time that I had did Halloween like that ever again. I think the next year I had did like a few, and then the year after that I did a few. You guys have got to be careful what you watch on television, what you listen to. Everything has a spirit attached to it. Everything. Whether you believe it or not. You don't have to believe anything that I'm saying. You don't have to believe in spirits. You don't have to believe in demons. You are a spirit yourself. You think somebody that's committing, think about somebody that just commit, like, okay, let's use Jeffrey Dahmer as an example. He said that he would watch that movie Exorcist. He said that that movie would get him in the mood and ready to do what he need to do. Why do you think he would watch that movie? Because it was a spirit connected to it. A filthy, nasty, evil spirit that is connected to it. And it takes over. These spirits are disgusting. These demons are disgusting. They are unclean. They are the nastiest. Like when you think about Jeffrey Dahmer, like you think there's no way that that man was in his right mind. Because he wasn't. It was a spirit. It was a spirit. And you need deliverance. When you are dealing with stuff like that, you need deliverance. You need deliverance because these demons and stuff, you're housing them. And they manifest when you get angry, or they manifest when, I don't know, you turn a certain show on, or you meet a certain person or whatever. They come up and they manifest. Demons can be named anger. They can be named lust. They have many names. They're legions. They have many names. And sometimes a lot of people house these spirits. And that's real, you guys. It's 100% real. That demon entered and came in. I did like a cleanse. Like after that, I did like a spiritual cleanse. I bathed myself for like 9 days after that. And I did a spiritual cleanse because I was very filthy. Like after, you know, putting that costume on, I did a serious spiritual cleanse for 9 days. Every day. And I had to wear white. I had to wear white for 9 days. As I was doing the spiritual cleanse, I wore white. Only white to bed. I wore something white to bed every night. And then after I did that, I felt better. But even still, like, even still with that, I don't know. I'm just happy that I'm free. I'm delivered. I have had deliverance. I have had deliverance. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. But I had to get deliverance. Because you open yourself up to demonic attacks. You open yourself up to demonic attacks, paranormal activity, when you're touching this stuff. And it can enter many different ways. It can enter through divination. It can enter through portals, like a movie. Watching television, watching something on YouTube, listening to something. You got to be mindful of what you watch. You got to be mindful of these characters and stuff like that you become. Because I can tell you, at least out of the 31 days of Halloween, there were at least 4 characters that, whether it be a familiar spirit, whether it be a demon, something was making me crave. There was one character, it made me feel like I wanted to clean the whole house up. That character, that specific character, I don't know what it was. I actually dressed up as a particular person. I don't know if this person liked to clean. I don't know if this person liked their house a certain type of way. I don't know. It's a familiar spirit. So after I had the costume on, I'm the character. And I'm not going to say the character's name because I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that. But this was an actual human being that I dressed up as. A celebrity. I don't know if this celebrity... The celebrity is no longer alive, but I don't know if the celebrity was a very clean person. I don't know. But I know that when I had the costume on, all I wanted to do was clean. All I wanted to do was clean. Like, just clean my environment, clean everything. And that's, you know, me, I do my makeup and stuff, and I'll come to it later. But no, I felt the sense of urgency, like I need to clean my space up. I need, like, I don't know if the person had OCD. I don't know. That spirit, whatever it was, had OCD. I don't know. Craving alcohol, craving liquors, craving craving different things. And this is what actors do too. When they are preparing for a role, they're doing all that they got to do to become that character, become that thing. You guys, it is a spirit. It is spiritual warfare. You're conjuring up something, and you don't, I didn't even know that that's what I was doing by playing the music. And, you know, I just felt like I want to really tap into, you know, that energy. I really want to do my best. I want to be my best when it comes to doing these characters. You know, it's a real thing, you guys. I'm free from all these things that I'm telling you guys about. I don't have I don't deal with any of that stuff. I didn't have any experience last year when I was doing it. I didn't have any like weird experience or anything like that. But that was when I did the 31 days of Halloween. That first year where I did a character every day. I don't know if it had to do with me doing a character every day. I don't know what it was. It was invited. The spirit was invited, and it said, come on. And I said, come on in. And it came in, and it did what it did. You know what I'm saying? And it's disgusting, and it's filthy. And, you know, just be careful. Be careful what you're putting on your kids every year. You know, I'm not telling you not to celebrate it. Have fun. It's probably your favorite holiday. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. But know what you're doing. Know the history. Know everything about this holiday and the facts. The facts are the facts. Whether it looks like something fun, whatever. And yeah, it is fun. I loved it. I enjoyed doing my characters, y'all. Like my favorite part was putting the costume on. I loved it. But these things have spirits connected to it. It's attached to it. So, yeah, you guys. I love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I feel like it was very appropriate for what today represents. But it's 100% true. It's 100% facts. And I hope you guys take care of yourself. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.